Hey, you guys, welcome to this Sunday's episode of Life in Panama. Today, I'm going to chat with you about can you find organic produce here in Panama? And as is typical with a lot of things Panama, the answer is yes. So let's get into the content. I made notes. So typically, it's not common in Panama to have organic produce. Like the big producer areas, the big farms, they do not produce organic produce, fruits, and vegetables. So you have to know what stores would carry organic and what farms that you can order directly from that would be organic. There is a certification in Panama for organic produce. There's a national certification that's done by MIDA, M-I-D-A. That's the Ministry of Agricultural Development. And they also have a certification that follows the guidelines of an international authority, which is known as the Central American Technical Regulation for Organic Products. These are all things that you need to research on your own. This is just an overview. And you can look on those websites and see what qualifies a farm as being organic, because as you know, it can be very different. There can be a wide range of things that are acceptable or not acceptable. So for specialty markets, Organica, which is a store that you can find in Panama City, there's one in Coronado. I'm assuming there's probably, there is one in Boquete. There's probably one in David. And then Foodie Specialty Produce Market in Panama City. I believe I've been to that market, and they had a huge array of amazing looking produce. And then of course, Reba Smith is more likely to carry certified organic products. You can also find direct to consumer farms that will either deliver to you by Uno Express or Fletas Chavales. I think that's the other delivery option. But there's the monthly market in the city, the Mercado Urbano Ciudad del Saber. And then the Boquete Tuesday market, direct to farms. Finca Santa Maria is a well-known farm that has organic certified products. Madre Tierra, Granja Organica Abuela Carmen, and Art Farm Panama. So that's my friend Lynn, and she is actually getting through that certification with MIDA on being an organic farm. So if you find her on Instagram, or if you're already a member of her chocolate club, you can ask her directly about the organic farming practices. And she may also have resources on where you can find organic produce in Panama. So I had the happy chance to interview Akash from Valle Pro. They're a hydroponic company here in El Valle, and let's go take a look at the video that I did interviewing him and having a tour of the property. So to visit Valle Pro and pick up your fresh arugula, microgreens, or lettuces, you just turn right past Refugio Caraguana, the hotel, and then you come down this road and you will be right there at the farm. Look for them on Instagram and send them a message through Instagram or WhatsApp just to make sure that someone will be there so that you can pick up yummy produce. So I finally made it to Valle Pro, and why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to my subscribers?
Hey subscribers, my name's Akash Sharma. I'm the co-founder of this hydroponics business located in El Valle Antón. It's called Valle Pro. Patty's over here to have a look. So that's our production right now. We got 1,000 square meters of production over here in this greenhouse and 1,000 square meters on the other side. We are located right in the crater of El Valle Antón. We got Inda Dormida on the right, Cariwan on the left, and Gaital on the back, and maybe on your back is Cerro La Cruz. So we have a small microclimate over here, which is helpful for us to grow the things because we have a really good climate in the night, and during the day, strong winds. We don't get the strong winds that El Valle gets normally during November, December, and we got the production over here on, I'd say, 50% right now. So we have different cycles of production. Everything is hydroponic right over here. We don't do anything. We don't put any type of pesticides. Everything is clean. We don't do soil. I mean hydroponic, so I don't even have to mention that. Things that we are doing right now is 4 or 5 type of lettuces, basil, microgreens, and on the other side we got spring onions and parsley, and we are getting into tomatoes also. So pretty soon we could be supplying you guys over here in El Valle with different types of tomatoes,
Like tasty tomatoes?
tasty cherry tomatoes, and they don't get too squishy.
Can you do heirloom tomatoes?
We would like to. I think
Yeah.
that's our next step that we're going to do next year.
Okay.
So we're getting things ready, prepped up. So okay, so we go step by step.
Yeah, I'll put in my vote for heirloom tomatoes because it's challenging to find a tasty tomato here for sure.
Yeah.
So what are the types of lettuce that you grow?
The one that I see over here, this one's called green leaf.
This one here, this is what type of lettuce?
So this one is Salanova.
Salanova?
Uh-huh. Crunchiness
Crisp.
is crisp.
Yeah,
it's crisp.
Crispy and crunchy.
Crispy and crunchy. This one over here is a red type of lettuce, something that we are getting to it. We got a whole table of that. It performs really good.
How long does it take to mature?
So
we have like these little seedlings over here, right? How long does it take for them to mature and become a full head of lettuce?
From seed to a full grown lettuce, it takes around 55 to 60 days.
Yeah, so tell me about, you were starting to talk about the seeds for each, is it for each of these tables?
Yeah, so each table that we have over here, except this one, every table has capacity of 354 seeds.
Mm-hmm.
So multiply that by 1, 2, 3, 36 beds that we have right now.
How many seeds are planted in each little pod?
We go with 1 seed per pellet. So the pellet that you see over here is 1 seed.
Okay.
So you can have a look. So we put the seeds in. It takes around 55 days to get the lettuce that you can eat in your house.
Uh-huh.
So the system that you see over here, it's NFT. It's nutrient film technique.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is, you can just see it over here. There's a small film of water that passes over here. We don't flood with the pipes with water. It's just a small layer that gets a root and it grows. So the water has its own nutrients. The tank is down over there.
Mm-hmm.
So daily we keep on checking what's missing, what has to be added, or how everything is going. and we take care of the thing.
And you were saying that you use rainwater.
Yeah, we do. We harvest rainwater, so it's 1,000 square meters. So we take the water from the roof, throw it down the pipes, and there's a small tank. Well, small for us. We got a tank over there, and plus we are making a small lake
Uh-huh.
reservoir, so we can take the water that comes all the way from Cerro Gaital and use that thing over there when we have dry season. That's 4 months. Let's hope next year we don't have that same problem for
Right.
such a long time.
Because you don't have any Idan. You have no
No, we
municipal
don't use
water
water from Idan.
here.
We don't
Yeah.
use water from Idan.
And right now
So,
we're getting natural water, that's for sure, with the rain.
yep.
So this has just been like a 3-year endeavor. Is that
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And you're kind of finding what works and what isn't. And I was asking you about like, where can we buy this in El Valle? So that's coming soon,
That's
right?
coming soon. Yeah.
Okay. And
So
right now, you have a lot of clients in the city, in Panama
in
City,
Panama City,
restaurants.
restaurants, we try to deliver the goods directly. So we go with the term farm to table.
Yeah.
So there are clients that they're looking for, okay, I need my merchandise every now and then. So we tell them, okay, what are the things that you're looking for? We got this lettuces, we got basil, we got spearmint, we got spring onions, we got microgreens. So like, okay, can you make a bunch and you can send it to me every week so I can have a fresh production on my table? Normally chefs, they do like those things, like when you explain everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, my greens are coming fresh, it's being harvested yesterday, and we have the things on the table right now. So that's something that they deliver to their final clients, and people get to know, like, okay, so that's something that I'm eating right now, it's fresh. What we do is we try to cut the logistics time. So what we do normally is, if we have a delivery date on, let's say, on a Friday,
Mm-hmm.
we harvest everything a day before, or mostly in the evening before that. So
Wow.
we get the thing harvested, we get everything packed up, we get a truck, and in less than 12 hours you have the merchandise in your restaurant.
That's pretty
So
amazing.
it stays longer and fresher for you, and we don't have a cold storage room, so that helps also to give a better perspective to a client, like, hey, everything over here that you're gonna get from us is fresh. We don't store any of our goods for longer shelf time, so they have a
Yeah.
longer shelf time on the product.
Um, and some restaurants in El Valle are supporting your business.
Yep.
So I would encourage anyone coming to visit El Valle, just you can ask the restaurant, like, oh, are you getting your fresh lettuce and microgreens from Valle Pro? Because it's really nice to support local businesses and to know where your food is coming from, that they don't put any pesticides, they don't use any herbicides. And that is very important for a lot of people, because a lot of the things that are grown in Cerro Punta, that's like the breadbasket of Panama, but they do use herbicides and pesticides. And so there are farms that are developing organic practices and doing hydroponic. And I think the restaurants and the stores will be more inclined to supply those things when people ask for them, and when people are starting to educate themselves about where their food is coming from. So you were just talking about these yellow sticky traps that are hanging,
Mm-hmm.
and also you might be doing something with ladybugs.
Yeah, pretty soon we're gonna be using ladybugs to eliminate the pest that we normally get over here.
Mm-hmm.
The pest we get is normally because of change of temperature in El Valle. It could be 18 degrees in the night, and in the morning it gets to 34, 36. So what it creates, there's a breed that's around in the town, or in the jungle, I would say. So we are trying to eliminate right now, and we haven't had issues with it for last 3 or 4 months. So we are good. We are with our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
We have no issues with it. So let's see if If it comes back next year, we're gonna be using ladybugs or something, so it can go and eat those bugs, and it's gonna be even cleaner. We don't have to use any type of other protection to get in.
Yeah. And they look pretty. They're good luck.
Yeah, also.
Spearmint. Smells really good. Very fresh. Oh, wow. Where's the basil?
To our left, just be careful on that part because it gets too slippery.
Okay.
Let's. We have a client, and the guy's like, "Hey, I need big leaves." I'm like, I mean, bigger than this, you just let me know. Like, nah, we need something to put for cocktails and things. I'm like, okay, you can go with a smaller one. So what we do is normally we give them the big leaves for recipes for that they do, and the smaller ones goes up for cocktails.
Mojitos, right? Probably mojitos, I would think. That's the most popular cocktail for mint. Does the purple basil, it tastes different than the...
It's the same taste. It's just for the color.
Mm-hmm.
And the one over here is the normal basil Genovese for your pestos.
And I've also put in my suggestion for tarragon and sage, because I can't find those herbs anywhere. And even dill sometimes. I can't find dill.
I think I got seeds for dill too. So
where do you get your seeds from?
Mostly the States or Holland. And the seeds that we normally get in Panama, we have had bad luck with those things.
Yeah, I have too, just with some seeds in general. So, yeah. All right, so Akash, where can people find you? What's your socials?
Okay, my social media on Instagram, we are with Valle Pro PTY. That's Valle Pro PTY.
Anything else? Just Insta?
Instagram, yeah. For now, WhatsApp. We got WhatsApp that we do our business and local selling over here in the town. And
so for people in El Valle who are interested in buying direct, they can just send you a WhatsApp?
Yeah. Okay. You can just text us over there. Well, you can enter our Instagram link profile, get in, and it directs you to WhatsApp business. And you can be in touch with me or with Jason, who's in the back. And
he's being camera shy.
And if you want to have a look at the farm, doors open, you can pass by over there. You just text us and let us know that you're going to be passing by, and you can have a look at the farm. Or like people say, like, hey, I can go and harvest my own lettuce and take it home and eat. So fresh into that, it's impossible.
You can't get any more fresh than that. All right, now we're entering the zone of what? The soil zone. So this is where you're doing stuff in soil.
Yeah, we're trying over here, so everything goes in the soil. We have the roof on top, so the rain doesn't affect us. We got spring onions, and back there we got parsley, perejil, like people know it over here.
And then what's the plan for this area on the right?
Our plan is, since everything is going the way it was supposed to go, what we're going to do is we're going to fix this greenhouse maybe this year or maybe early 2026, and expand with the same seeds or the same plants.
With soil, you think?
Yeah,
soil.
Yeah. Or maybe with coco peat. So we go hydroponics in that way too.
Yeah. What are the costs of, doing these replacement? Is it plastic?
Yeah.
That's up on the top.
That's plastic.
Uh-huh.
What we gotta do is we gotta fix the other.
Oh, the frames.
The frames, and clean everything on the bottom and put new plastic, and plus the walls.
Oh yeah.
The walls are nets, so we gotta replace the whole thing.
Oh wow. That looks like it's a significant cost. Yeah.
Yep, 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 yep.
All right. So everybody, every piece of parsley you buy goes to support the hydroponic business in El Valle de Anton. Tell me what you just said about the water use
For
for the
hydroponics.
soil irrigation versus the hydroponic.
Okay, so the one that we have over here, it's in soil. So normally the water drips in, and we don't recover that water again, which is a bad thing for regular production, because water just drains away. But difference on hydroponics is the water that we give to the plants, it gets collected in the tank again, and we use that water for a certain period of time. And I think it's after 30 or 40 days, we replace the water. We put in fresh water, so we are not losing precious water that we have right now.
Right. Yeah, that's really interesting. It's also pretty cool that, you know, a modern business with this much production can rely on rainwater. You know, you're figuring out how to do that and still keep up with production, right? Like,
Yeah,
you know, yield,
I mean,
crop yield.
we got to be sustainable.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? Okay, let's look for better ways to not use something that cannot be reused. Our plans for the future is going to be, since El Valle suffers from a lot of outbreaks, our plan are to go into solar panels, so we don't have any issues with the pumps running, or with the production going on, blah blah blah. Rainwater, it rains over here for 8 months, so that's the only way. We have another project going on the back. We gonna be putting a geomembrane, and get the water from Carihuana harvested and stored over there for dry season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, don't get me started about power outages. Akash, this has been an education and really informative and delightful to chat with you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for passing by too. I'm glad that you can pass by, you can have a look. Something that we're doing over here, and people over here can have a look. They can pass by over here. They can even harvest their own lettuces. So it's a good way, so they know what they're eating at the end of the day, and how everything is being produced. And we're open, so you guys can know and come visit us over here at Valle Pro. We are right below Cerro Carihuana.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're in the town, you can just pass by over here, and it's less than 10 minutes.
And yeah, and I'm excited to have local people support your business.
Thank you.
I have to say that was the best arugula I've ever had.
Gracias. Oh my gosh, it's so healthy.
Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful week.